Hello, we are live. Hi there. Darren Paul of FocusHoops.com. And yeah, like I say, we are live streaming on what day is it today? It's Monday. Monday afternoon. Thought, let's play some basketball GM, because my good friend Pablo Cheeks of Focus Hoops, he put together, not of Focus Hoops, of Below the Rim. He put together a really fantastic, save or league structure on Basketball GM of the BBL. So let's give that a red hot go. Let's give it a look, because you did a real good job with it, and I just really enjoy playing some Basketball GM. There we go. That's what we want. So I'm going to get my stuff out of the way, and there we have it. So this is Basketball GM. If you're not aware of it, it's amazing. Actually, I've been playing it for several years now. And basically how it works is you are the GM of a basketball team, and you make decisions, you build personnel, you make your rosters, etc., and so on. Make the best team you can, try and win the championships. You do the draft, you do free agency, you do player trades. You don't do any in-game, as in you don't manage, the games. You can manage roster lineups and time and stuff and so forth like that. The players have intricate histories, or somewhat developing intricate histories. Hall of Fames have just about 2 days ago released that they can. What can you do? You can retire jerseys and stuff, so you can build up a real lore. So I remember I had a save that lasted, I think it was over 100 seasons, with the San Francisco Pandas. So if you don't have a pre-installed league like this, then it's all auto-generated. So yeah, I had this enormous league, went on for forever. I think I played it for over a year and a bit. So it's a really Moorish game. You can absolutely fly through series and seasons, and yeah, it's got some pretty daft stuff. It's got the frivolities page in the spirit of Basketball Reference. Best players without a ring, best players without MVP, tragic deaths, which is a little bit, might give that one a miss on this one, given that we're dealing with real humans, some of whom I know and have met. So let's just take a look through Pablo's save real quick, because again, I think it's a real good thing he's made. I'm just gonna shoot him the link. There we go. So 12 teams in the British Basketball League, or they used to be. I think we've got 11 coming into the season. So he's added in the Solent Kestrels. He's chucked those guys in because they were the best team in the National League for the last 2 seasons. Definitely last season, without a doubt, made it to the BBL Trophy final. Could have won it if a handful of Newcastle Eagles hadn't decided that they were going to absolutely wreck house that day. So this is the Kestrels roster. Travis Giles, Elliot Sentence, who has just signed for Plymouth Raiders. Jonathan Lashley, former London Lion. Luke Basumbro, Elliot Dads, Ian Smith, Brendan Okoronkwo coming off of the bench. I'm not happy with that. At all. I suppose it is what it is. And Chris Scarlett, Ashley Briggs, Andrew Chikalis, and Steve Umogwu. And Chris Scarlett, I think he's just re-signed with Kestrels. Kestrels are pretty much bringing it all back. Again, Travis Charles is just a bit of a beast. Oh, there we go. He's even got player photos for most or all of the players. Seriously, Pab has put in so much work on this. It is a brilliant effort the guy's made. So let's do that. Let's just run through each roster. So he's put in the NBL champs, the Silent Kestrels, to round out the league to 12 because you need at least 12 teams. You may be able to make a league with fewer, but you need an even number. So we'll just go in order. Worcester Wolves, really small roster. Only, 8 players? So we've got Amir Williams, very high potential and overall. Jordan Williams, Cortez Edwards, really high potential. I mean, Pab loves himself some Cortez Edwards, but he was explaining the process of how he put it together. He just put in their height, their weight, and their stats. Mark Hughes, Kofi Josephs, Julius Van Soors, who I think just signed for Newcastle, Raheem May Thompson, and Martin Balknecht. So that's the Wolves roster. Here we go. What's it? All right, Leicester Riders. If you're not aware, one of the best teams in the history of British basketball, one of the most famous storied franchises. Their captain, Andrew Thompson, Jamel Anderson, Jesse Chuku, Kyron Cartwright, who I thought would be way higher with the overall and potential. Name on right, Roman Lascelles, Darian Nelson-Henry, Jordan Spencer, Josh Ward-Hibbett, Corey Johnson, and Joe Scott. Joe Scott, 58. That strikes me as a little bit low. Again, nothing on Pab, nothing at Pab. He didn't designate. Well, I mean, we'll see. So he's obviously the Plymouth Raiders commentator. So yeah, he's not exactly loaded up the Plymouth Raiders. Again, it's all he's done it organically, done it properly. And then this is what he's got out of it. So we've got Will Neighbour, Matt Scott, Gary Tolton, Leslie Smith, Josh Wiltshire. How old is Leslie Smith? I'm 29. Josh Wiltshire, Rashad Hassan just signed for the Surrey Scorchers. Again, I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that at all. Ron Verica, Ryan Richards, Denzel Ubario, Issa Brandon, Kostas Januska, Tola Akiki, and Josh Palmer. So huge roster with them. Strategy, they are a contender. For some reason, the salary cap is say $101 million. Obviously, we don't deal with dollars in the UK. The Rocks. Eli Pepper, Maxime Joe Abala. I think that's how you say that name. I didn't commentate the Glasgow Rocks this year, unfortunately, so I've not been super practicing the names. Greg Pryor, Terrell Vinson, Tanis Rinkunas, Gareth Murray, their new player coach for the 2020-21 season. Ali Fraser. Oh, come on. Like, something has gone wrong if Ali Fraser is only at 64. Again, nothing on the work Pab has done. Because, again, the way that you create players there's just a formula to it. Dante Thomas, Fraser Malcolm, Johnny Bunyan, and Alex Geddes. Let's go through the Bristol lineup real quick. Fred Thomas, Gentry Thomas, Daniel Adozi. Yeah, nice and high. We like that. Eric Lockett, Chris Taylor, Levi Bradley, Marcus Del Pesh. Yeah, it strikes me a little bit low for Del Pesh. Rafael Thomas Edwards, Lewis Champion, Panos Mayandombe, Jordan Nichols, and Josh Rogers, who I think he made his BBL debut playing against Bristol for the London City Royals. I think that was his BBL debut anyway. The Phoenix. Again, Parker Jackson Cartwright. So again, the league MVP for last year. 68 overall, 72 potential. Brilliant player. Jane Hayes, Devontae Flanagan, the Iceman, Chilla Latinovic. See, I want to see that 3 next to him to show that he's a real three-point shooter, but never mind. Ben Mockford, GB International. Lou Sayers, Michael Ocharobia, Disraeli Lufideju, Mark Rangeley, Farrow Gordon, and Jody Campbell. Not a player that I am overly familiar with, I must admit. Now, I'm playing as the Manchester Giants because, they didn't win a league game all year. They got Pilco, Welsh international, even though he's apparently born in Manchester. Delvin Dickerson, James Jones, David Ulf, Callum Jones, Edward Arquez, Yorick Williams. You see that right? 44 years of age. I've actually got a Yorick jersey. I should be wearing my Yorick jersey right now, actually. I'm gonna be right back. I am right back. There it is, Yorick Williams, Manchester Giants. See this? Whoa. Old school logo. I think this is the. This would have been. I need to check exactly what season this is. But it's amazing. It's a reprint, so it's an original player issue jersey with a modern print. Anyway, so yeah, Yorick Williams on a how many year deal? Okay, this guy's never going to retire. Ingus Bankovics, Ronald Elksness, Jack Hudson, and Benson Rogbo. So some decent, and again, just talking about overall ratings, not talking about real world, but some okay overalls, some okay potential players. Everybody here is pretty serviceable, but work will need to be done. The Sharks, Connor Koshaw, Buna Ndaye, Mike Tuck, the legend, Bennett Cook, Nick Lewis. Again, that's low for Nick Lewis. I think he's better than that, but I think a lot of these players are slightly higher than what these overalls are. Rob Marsden, McKay McKnight, and Marco Bakovic. Surrey, Skylar White. Yeah, nice and high for Skylar White. He's been awesome this year. Matthew Bryan Ammoning, Lavelle Cook, James Hawthorne, Teo Ogdengbe, Devontavius Payne, Kalen Raftopoulos, Henry Wilkins, Adrian Kienu, and Jeremy Nanton Hamill. Henry Wilkins is a smidge low. I'd expect him to be in the 60s. Didn't see enormous minutes at times this year. I think he was plagued with injury a little bit. Good player, though. CJ Gettys, one of the best and most dominant players in the league the last couple of years. I think it's 71, 73. Mike Morcell, Darius Defoe, Ramon Fletcher, and Drew Lasker. So much experience in those three players. Sadeh Aded Hussein, I really liked him, really impressed by him this year. Will Saunders, Nick Schlitzer, Kai Williams, one of the nicest guys in the game, Rodney Glasgow, and Eddie Matthew. Eddie Matthews' potential is decent, but his overall is really low. He's only earning $1 million, so they can live with that for right now. And finally, the London Lions, the team that I was fortunate enough to commentate last year, they have Ovi Soko, 74, 75 potential. What does that make him? The best player in the game, I think, pretty much. It makes sense. It makes sense given the career he had over in Europe, and is going to continue to have back over in Europe. Let's just get a picture of Ovi. There he is. Lovely, lovely. Brian Beal continuing in his career overseas. He's in Finland this year, but again, I'd have him closer to 70 myself, but hey ho. Again, it's been done. There's a formula to this. Boyd Touch, Justin Robinson, Joe Kinwin, Ali 2, Jules Dancodo, Andre Lockhart, Ed Lucas, Sam Tolawasi, Jordan Whelan, and Jordan Jackson. So this roster, these rosters that we've just gone through in the game, they're going to be from around the time just prior to the end of the league. So a few weeks before the league lockdown shut down. So so those are the rosters. And again, Pab has done an amazing job. I don't have a schedule just yet because I've not gone up to the regular season, but let's just have a sneak peek at the free agents. Not many free agents, only 7. So what's going to happen in the next year is it's going to generate rookies, and we can go from there. But we've got Kyle Carey, Trayvon Wright, Andrew Lawrence, Tema Yabuntu, Ashley Hamilton, Orlin Jackman, and LVC Dusha. Now, something that is going to be patched in a later version is currently the former Royals aren't asking for anything at all. So they can be signed for nothing, which is good fun. If I actually try and sign... So given that that's the case, given that this is a little bit of a glitch, that is going to be fixed by Pab. Do you know what? Am I gonna? I'll pick one up. I'm gonna pick just one guy up on a free, and we'll go from there. Just one. That's it. That's it. Just the one. Anyway, right, we move on. Okay. What else do I need to show you? So this is my roster. Let's just hit auto sort. Yeah, that would. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, that would work as a 5, I reckon. That's a starting 5 for right now. Pilko getting the start. I love the fact that Pilko is rated so highly. I'm enjoying that. Anything else? So looked at free agents. This is how it trades. So if there's a player that I want on a team, let's say I want to bring Andre Lockhart to Manchester, I can try and build a trade manually. So let's say, come on, let's just we'll see if we can make this happen. We'll make this deal work. Okay, and Vince isn't happy. Vince thinks I'm crazy. He can't afford to give up Dre. So we'll make this deal work. And what do they want? They want to give me their 2022 first pick. Okay. All right, cool. I'll take Andre Lockhart for literally nothing. Fine. Starting to be looked at a little bit there, but hey ho. All right, let's just go to the regular season and let's see what the crack-a-lack is. What's our schedule looking like? How many games do we play? That looks like quite a lot. Okay. So we signed Ashley Hamilton for no money. Andre Lockhart is our leader. He hasn't actually played a game yet. Just auto sort. Who dropped out then? Okay. So Dre is really highly rated. I mean, his passing's real high, 69, which for this league is going to be pretty high. 20 minutes in, not played a game yet. All right. So this is how it works. We're not gonna. Let's just do one day live just to show how it goes. I don't do this. This isn't how I play the game. I pretty much just sim through as much as I can of a season. Let's just scooch this along a little bit. All right. Got the dub. Who performed for us today? Ashley Hamilton. 22 rebounds. How many points did he get? 22 in 22 with an assist, 3 steals and a block. Holy boats. Ashley Hamilton. What an acquisition. Pilko got 23 points. Only finished +4, these guys, and literally nobody else played any minutes. Okay. So there are things that need to be tweaked with this build of the game. I think that's fair to see. All right, so that's just one day. Okay. Delvin Dixon recovered from injury, as did James Jones. Didn't even know they were injured, if I'm perfectly honest. So the Riders have signed Kyle Carey. Right. Let's give him plus minutes and just see if that changes things. All right, we're going to simulate. Dash. Oh, we lost. Who did we lose to? We lost to Leicester. 88-74. I mean, that sounds reasonable, to be honest, doesn't it? Losing to these guys. And then, yeah, whole lots of DMPs. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is weird. Who did the damage? Jesse Chuku, 24 points, 10 assists. 63 rebounds in a game. That seems high. That seems a little bit high, but I like it. All right, let's just scooch along a week. Okay, we are just at the bottom end of the playoff picture. It's been a mixed bag. We beat Leicester. We lost the derby, the first derby we lost. Now, why are the minutes scarpooched? I don't know if there's actually a way of I don't want to import export options. I don't think there is a way of making that change. We continue. God mode. I don't think God mode is going to help me there. Not too sure. Something that we need to look at with the next build of the game. Let's just scooch forward to the All-Star. This is going to be a bit more of a... Oh, hello. Hang on. All right, let's... let's just start the All-Star draft. So it's Team Andrew Lawrence versus Team Trayvon Wright. Obviously, Dusha, he's an All-Star. He'll be happy about that. Okay. Okay. So it's just a 5-on-5. Who are All-Stars? Andrew Lawrence, Alvisi Dusha, Matt Brooks. Okay. So this guy, he's like a regen player or a new gen. Where did they get him from? He's played 50 games. Where did they get him? They just signed him. All right, cool. So this is Oh, Kyle Ross, again, another new gen player who they just signed, and he's played a bunch of games. So yeah, we've got these guys, and Kyle Carey, now of the London Lions, apparently, going against Trayvon Wright, James Jones. James Jones, look at this. Averaging 17.5 points per game. Orlin Jackman, Josh Watson. Okay, so again, Worcester Wolves, another regen player. Or a new gen, I suppose. And Temba Yabunsa, again, at the Sharks. So let's very quickly just scooch through the All-Star game. I just want to see the box score. Maybe not to find it elsewhere. God, this is... Oh, that was tight. I don't know if they dish out MVP. They do, and it was Andrew Lawrence of Team Andrew Lawrence. Look at that, 25,000 people at a BBL All-Star game. Could you imagine? So what did Andrew Lawrence do? He got 28 points, 17 rebounds, and 12 assists. He had himself a day. 5 turnovers. That's not so bad. I mean, the assist to turnover ratio is still pretty great. And neither side missed a free throw. One free throw. They put the whistles away. 14 of 50. And this was high volume shooting. Good grief. That's good fun. Did it go into overtime? No. 46.8 minutes. Weird. Okay, let's have a look at the BBL standings. The Giants are... Oh dear, it's not looking great for the playoff push. They've lost their last 7. What's this? Oh, right, okay. And on average, they're losing games by just half a point. So they're real competitive, but they are 6 games back in the win column. And on a 2-8 streak. So that's real bad. Sharks and Wolves, despite having a bunch of players in the All-Star game, they are struggling. They are at the wrong end of the BBL standings. Scorchers are rampaging, getting 22 points per game from Skylar White, but he seems to have been dropped in favour of LVC, which is really interesting. Now, are they going to... Okay, so they don't want to give up Skylar, which is fair. What about... Yeah, so they're not playing him, but they don't want to give him up, so that's fair enough for them. Did it? No? Okay. Nice. Yeah, all teams. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's just have a look at what the playoff picture looks like right now. So top 8 go into the playoffs. Surrey would play Glasgow, Newcastle would play Leicester, Plymouth would play Solent, and London Lions would play the Cheshire Phoenix. So let's just look at the league leaders. There we are. Cortez Edwards, because of course he is leading the way, 27.3 points per game. Bennett, is it Bennett? It is. Bennett Cook, 23 rebounds per game, which is just outrageous. Kyron Cartwright, 10.9 assists per game. That's a bit more reasonable. I mean, 23 rebounds a game on average, does that seem a bit high? That feels a bit high. Obviously, Dusha is just killing it from the line, 91.9% from the free throw line. Hang on a minute, what's his 50? Oh, no. I was wondering if he's 50, 40, 90. He is. Oh, no, he is not. Sorry, fake LVC douche, you are not 50, 40, 90. Who's got the highest field goal percentage? Wow, it's low. It's 38.8. So no 50, 40, 90s in this one. Oh, look at Joe Goodwin going well. What's he averaging? 17.3 points per game. Woof. And let's just take a look at Manchester. Let's auto sort that roster. Yeah, so my top 5 have played, and that's about it. So that's cool. We're going to go forward another month. And again, I don't think... How many games left? Oh, don't want to do that. How many games left in the season? 4 games left. 4 games left. Glasgow secured their spot. And now it's a battle between Solent and Manchester for the 8th seed. Basically, Solent need a win. And the Giants need basically to sweep and hope that Solent don't win. Do these two face each other? Schedule. They do not. Okay, so let's go to the game. Let's watch the Solent Riders game. Let's just scooch. Oh dear. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Giants making the playoffs. I think Solent win. Does that clinch them? Oh, we need a Giants win now, don't we? Against Surrey. That's a big comeback from Surrey. Oh, I think the dream's over. The dream is not yet over. Scooch forward a day. All right, let's. This is the big. This is a big grudge match. Ask Adam from Brand 161 about, I think it's the 1998 final where the Sharks sunk the Giants. Okay, all right. The dream's still alive for the Giants making the playoffs. The dream is still alive. Let's go to the Solent Kestrels Leicester Riders. Surely a Riders win. It was. Riders win it. Okay, let's just scooch. All right. It's not looking good. Oh my god. That's brutal. And that's it. That's it. I mean, 5th seed versus the 9th seed, or the 9th ranked team. That sucks. Let's just get through the end of the week. So Giants finished with a 37 and 45 record. Oh my word. The Sharks had a terrible year. Sharks had an awful season. Very strange. And it doesn't seem that teams are making roster moves. So things to be tweaked. All right, let's go. Let's look at the playoffs. Okay, so Newcastle swept Cheshire. London won in 5 games over Glasgow. Surrey swept Solent, and Leicester in 5 games over Plymouth. So let's go forward a day. Actually, let's go to the end of the round. So it's currently 1-0 Newcastle and 1-0 Surrey. And we had a sweep. A sweep with Lions in Newcastle, 4-game series. Surrey edging out Leicester 4-3. And look at this, like that's an upset. That is a big upset. And now we've got the final series. So let's one day at a time. Newcastle take the first game, tied it. Surrey or elimination game. Let's just have that playing in the background. We'll slow things down at the fourth quarter. There we go. A couple of minutes remaining. So Surrey to win the BBL. Newcastle trying to make a comeback. I don't think they're going to be able to. Sorry, just took it away at the end there. I think with about 30 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Fletcher at the line. CJ Getty's 23 game score, 18 points, 24 rebounds. Who did anybody get an MVP there? No MVPs. You got the game score. 18.8 for Teo Ogdengbe. 12 rebounds, 15 points, plus 9. 2 turnovers. So actually CJ Getty's, but he wouldn't have won man of the match being on the losing side. Let's have a look at the season summary. Cal Jones has retired. So we're going to retire his jersey. Actually, Hamilton made all defense and third team all BBL. First team, CJ Getty's, Andrew Lawrence, Parker Jackson Cartwright, Obi Soko, and Kyron Cartwright. Can't really argue too much with that. It's a little bit guard heavy. Point guard. You know, that's fine. CJ Getty's MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, Rafael Thomas Edwards, Most Improved. Well, we've not had the season before. Matt Scott, Rookie of the Year, and Finals MVP, Matthew Bryan Ammoning, 22, 15, and 3. That is a really solid line score. So let's go to the Giants. Let's go to their history. Right, we're going to retire a jersey. All right, I guess we can't do that until after a bit. Let's review the draft lottery. Whoa, second pick in the draft. Nice. All right, let's go to the draft. Can I retire his jersey? I cannot. We'll see if I can do that later. All right, let's view the draft. Okay, so I've got the number 2 pick overall in the draft, which is what we like to see. And Tim Turner, Loyola Marymount. His overall is not great. His IQ is pretty abysmal. His dribbling and his passing's all right. He can shoot from outside, so that's good. And he can jump real good. And he can score a bit from like the mid-range. So I tell you what, the old heads bloody love this guy with that mid-range shooting. And yeah, if I've lost Cal Jones, then yeah, I could do with a guard. And we've got David Anderson, who looks frankly just scared. Oh, look at that rebounding. That's it though. He can rebound really well, and the rest isn't fantastic right now. Like it's obviously his potential is dead high, so we'll see. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Let's just we just Sim 1 pick. Oh no, they took my guy. They took Tim Turner. Damn. I was definitely going to. I thought they were going to take David Anderson, who is a rebound machine. Let's just take David Anderson. Ooh, is it a 2-round draft? Yeah. God, these guys. It is slim pickings. It is absolutely. It's just now good, is there? What are you? Oh God. These numbers are terrible. Let's just draft this guy. He's the highest potential. In a draft. All right, cool. That's all right. A couple of trades made along the journey, so that's cool. Right? Anybody got an expiring? Okay, cool. So now Ashley Hamilton wants proper money, and I'm gonna sign that. So what I could do is I could negotiate, but negotiation is always going to ask if I don't want to sign him up for 5 seasons, then I could pay him more for fewer seasons. Makes sense. But I mean, like, he was one of the best players in the league last year, so we'll add him for longer, reset playing time, or sort the roster. So I do wonder in year 2 if we're going to see the bench getting used again. Okay, cool. So that was my only. Let's go to free agency. I can't afford anybody in free agency, apparently. Who are the free agents? Get rid of that. Yeah. So Andrew Lawrence. Oh, Andrew Lawrence is a free agent, as is LVC Dusha. And Orlando Chapman. So that's interesting. So it's gonna be interesting to see where these guys land. So he went to Solent. I'm assuming there are no other free agents. Yeah, okay. So we've got Walt Austin and Walter Dockery. But otherwise, nothing too exciting. Right, can I retire Callum's jersey? I can't. Is it because he didn't play a game? I guess it might have been. Okay, let's scooch up to the regular season. Okay, that's an interesting trade. So we've got Julius Van Swors going to the Sharks for Marko Bakovic and a 2021 first round pick. So that's interesting. Lions re-signed Kalkari for big money. We signed Ash Hammond. So that's all pretty interesting. Let's just scooch forward a month. We're doing that dumb thing when, oh God, everybody got worse. Oh no. Let's just change things up a little bit. I don't think I've played Ulf yet. Let's pop Ulf in. All right, cool. Let's trade that. Let's try that. Oh, mate. He was already pretty pony and is awful. I might just release him. All right, let's just play a week. Pilco's recovered from injury, so that's good. Just scooching through right now. Oh, bottom of the ladder. Bottom of the ladder, 15 and 26. Eesh. I don't think Panos Mai and Dombe is going to get it done for us. Oh, there are a lot more free agents. What can I get for this guy? What's his contract worth? Yeah, next to nothing. So that's what I like. I've put out to tender this Dexter Martin who's no good. Solent have offered 2 pretty abysmal players for him. Oh, no, I've lost that trade now because it's all got a bit scar-pooched. What are they doing? Why are they paying a guy that's 26 rated overall £2.5 million a year? They must really want to get off the contract of Will Neighbour because they are throwing everything at me. But I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take Will Neighbour. All right, cool. And I got some draft picks. Not that I've got any faith in that draft. So I've got 0 open roster spots, but that's fine. I've got Will Neighbour, so you can. We're going to scooch you straight into the big fella. Yeah, that looks like an all right 5. All right, cool. Pilko, I'll put Pilko there. Oh, good. Good. Players are getting game time now. Unlike last year. Let's just go to a random game and yeah, cool. So that's all fixed itself. So that's an interesting one. But I'm glad to see that has sorted its life out down the year. So that's cool. All right, let's head towards the playoffs. And look at that. There we go. I tell you what, you signed Will Neighbour. Oh, and you clinched the 5 seed. All right, let's just fly through the playoffs. Okay, let's see the playoff bracket. So sweep Surrey. That's a nice Surrey team too. Oh, they got Nick Lewis. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the roster they had, wasn't it? Couple of free agents, trade. Tim Brewer. Oh my God, look at these numbers. Devastatingly terrible player. Anyway, got past Surrey and then lost in 6 to Newcastle. I mean, you're not going to be mad at that. You are not going to be mad at that, really, are you? If you're a Manchester fan, though, I say that's an upset again. That's an upset. And then and Newcastle. It was upset season for them last season. Sweeping the former champs, Surrey won that year last year, didn't they? And then Leicester in 4 over Newcastle. We've seen that story. We've seen that story before. Boy Touch is a Leicester rider. I forgot about that. Who did we just shout an MVP? We did not. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Ramon Fletcher out for 101 days, torn ACL. That is horrible. All right, but the game. So interestingly, the game in its second season sorted its life out. And also, how competitive does the BBL want to be? London Lions. What's going on? All right, let's read a message. Oh, the owner's very happy. So you have to keep owners happy. You got to keep your balance. So we had more wins than we did last year. Our hype has decreased. So our fan interest, essentially. More people moved to the Manchester area, so that's fun. And our average gate remained. Oh, it dropped off 5 people. 5 people were like, nah, not this year. Let's look at our cap hit moving forward. So we don't have any expirings this coming year. We've got a few in the year after. So yeah. Okay, cool. And this is where you can pay more or less for your coaching and whatnot. I might put another couple of quid into coaching. There you go. For now, the best coach team in the league, or the most expensive the coach team in the league. So okay, let's look at the draft lottery. London will be spewing if they don't get the first pick. Well, there we have it. Cheshire Phoenix got themselves the first overall. Okay. Oh God. Another rubbish draft. Let's go to my pick. Oh. Let's just take the guy with the highest potential, even though I don't love it. Dribbling's good. IQ's. I've seen worse. All right, let's draft and sim. Yeah, okay. Andy Harris. What's he good at? He can rebound a bit. He can dunk a bit. And he can score inside fairly handily. And his IQ, again, isn't abysmal. Not a vintage draft class. Resign players, we don't have any of that business. Though Trayvon Wright's a free agent. Can't afford him. I think I need him. I didn't have a proper look at the last year's league. So Yorick and Ingus both retired for us. Mike Tuck retired at Plymouth. At Plymouth? That's quite shocking. Yeah, we are going to keep it big screen. We are going to keep it big screen. Yeah, so he retired at Plymouth. Gary Blankenship played 2 whole games. No Hall of Fame. No Hall of Famers just yet. Yorick finally retired. Can't believe that. David Anderson made the all-rookie team, despite looking absolutely terrified about life, which is good for him. Jesse Chuku, Finals MVP. Greg Pryor, Most Valuable Player. CJ, Defensive Player of the Year again. Josh Ward-Hibbert, 6th man. Boy Touch, Most Improved Player. And Ricky Solano, Rookie of the Year. Whoa. His stats went through the roof. 3rd overall in the draft. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anything else on the history page that we care about? First team: Greg Pryor, Parker Jackson Cartwright, Boy Touch, Matt Scott, and Bennett Cook. There we go. Plymouth had the best record, but they got swizzed. Oh no, they didn't. They lost in 6. Let's go to the Giants. Can I retire a jersey now? I can. Cool. Let's retire Yorick's jersey. What number did he wear? Yorick wore 50. 11. 11. Is he really retired though? Oh, it's Ingus. Whoops. Edit. Ingus will, I think he wore 12. He did. And we'll retire your jersey as well. 11. Is he really retired though? All right. Okay. Let's just go to the preseason. Let's have a look at the news. So he retired some jerseys. And literally nothing else has happened. Literally no other news. So that's cool. You don't hate to see that. Right, let's just have a look at our roster. What's it done? Are we at this regular season? Let's go to the regular season. I mean, Andy Harris, you are literally a waste of time. Can I trade you? Just give me... Is there anything good? I mean, I almost don't want to take these because they're kind of too good. They're actually. Let's just... You know what? We'll do that. And then I've got to put more. Right, so now I think I've got too many players. I do. So let's put a few guys on the block. Potential, right, yeah. I'm not going to do it. Ooh. Hello. These are real things. These are real assets coming back. McKnight. Oh, that's a lot of money. That is a heckin' lot of money. What's his overalls? 61. He's 15 million a year. So I like that Leslie Smith. It's a good number. It's nice overalls. Better than this guy. Jeez. Let's see Leslie Smith. Like, I would love to see Mackie McKnight, especially given that he's a passer and a three-pointer. Three-point shooter, but I can't justify that money. That's big. That's big cheds. All right, what else can we get off of this guy? Just see you later. And this guy as well. Like, are you happy? Do you like it? I don't know if they like it. Ooh, they don't like it. What do they want? Well, what do they not want? Wow, look at this. Look at this. Brandon, 71. 67, 71. Matt Scott, 74, 77. Matt Scott, just... To be fair, he's just... Who's Jeff Scott? All right. Yeah, he just can do everything. He can just do a little bit of everything. It's just flag mascot just because he'll be one to watch. Well, what do they want? What are they trying to send our way? Oh, they want to send us Panos Man, don't they? So obviously, because his numbers aren't quite there and his value, David Anderson's actually looking like a decent draft pick. Oh no, of course he was. He was like second overall. I mean, I don't really want to do that because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money coming back. No. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude that. But what I will do is have London Lions pick. Oh, happy days. All right, cool. So that's freed us up a little bit. I think we've gotten better there. Will Neighbour. Leslie Smith, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll be very interested to see what if we make playoffs again this season. And again, good to see everybody's getting minutes. Let's look at the dash. All right, we've got a losing record so far. Greg Pryor traded for Elliott Sentence. That's Cal Carey. Big money. All right. What about Ali? What about Ali 2? I can't. What about Brandon? Oh, okay. So a bit of a roster reset there. We've said goodbye to Delvin Dixon, but we have got Cal Carey, one of the best players in the league. All right, cool. Let's scooch another month. It's not quite been the bullet in the arm that I had hoped it would be. We could do with somebody's pulled down the boards. We could do with a real rebounder. Oh yeah, free agents. Why haven't I thought of this? Nobody's really. Yeah, nobody's exactly jumping out at me, just out of interest. Okay. Big leaders. Travis Charles. Just behemoth. We'll make it work. Yeah. That's fair enough. Oh, they got Aded Hussein as well. That's interesting. And PJC. Oh, mate. The Castrals. Absolute. Just creating a juggernaut over there. The Castrals are. What are they about? Right, okay. Let's just go on another month. We've been eliminated from playoffs. Oh no. Oh, we have comments. Awesome, says Pablo Cheeks, the guy who created this. So yeah, big shout to Pab for putting this together. All right, let's just fly through the playoffs. Manchester didn't make the playoffs this year. It was the Surrey Scorchers with their second title in 3 seasons. knocking off the Sheffield Sharks, coming through 4-2 over Worcester. Solent, the juggernaut roster. I mean, Pab, have a look at this roster that they've acquired. Wheeler Dealer. That was only good enough for the 7th seed. Sheffield got past Solent 4-2. Upset. Plymouth upset by the 4th seed Surrey, and then Surrey taking the chip at the end. Let's have a look at where's league history. There we go. So it's their second title. NBA Finals MVP, his second Finals MVP. Matt Scott, most valuable player. CJ Getty's third time Defensive Player of the Year for him. 6th man, NBA. Most improved player, Jeremy Nanton Hamill. And TJ Trotter, Rookie of the Year. Again, Sheffield. Another Rookie of the Year for Sheffield, I think. Manchester did not have any players retire or make the all BBL teams. BBL Team of the Year, Matt Scott, Boy Touch, Greg Pryor, Jordan Williams, and Ashley Briggs. There we go. That's Ashley Briggs. James Jones retired. Cal Ross retired. I think we will retire James Jones's number. I mean, perhaps you say that the intelligence is high. Some of these draft players, mate, I tell you what, atrocious. Absolutely dreadful. Oh, stop doing this. What jersey did he wear? James Jones wore 42. So we're going to retire the number 42. We're not going to do this for every player, but, you know, it's James Jones, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, one of the legends of this franchise. When Ashley Hamilton retires, definitely getting his jersey retired. And could he make the Hall of Fame? We are yet to see a single inductee into the Hall of Fame. So I'd be very interested to see what happens. Let's have a look at our roster before the... Oh, let's just read a letter. Hopefully you'll win some more games. Yeah, I hope so too. Okay. Cal Carey. Edward Arquez. Benson Arogbo. Ronald Elksness. Brandon Peel. I think those were our big part of our 5 last year. Peel, obviously, in that blockbuster trade. Didn't quite get it over the line for us, but really did improve us, I think. Late doors. But yeah, our points leader, Cal Carey. Rebound leader, also Cal Carey, which is a bit of a problem for me, to be honest, because I don't want him doing both. Our finances working all okay. Yeah, so in the second season, everything seems to get its act in order. So first season, we had teams only using 5 players and the free agent madness. Second season, it's all a lot more normal, a lot better. So yeah, like for example, Cal Carey's a free agent. So CJ Getty's, that's interesting. So yeah, it all sorts itself out. Right, let's view the draft lottery. We have a 22.9% chance of getting the first overall, which isn't terrible. And London and Bristol have each other's picks. Oh no! Do you remember that trade I did with London where I think I gave them their pick back? I think it was for this draft, and I would have got 2 lottery picks. That is so bad. That's bad. Oh! I'll take the second overall pick. All right, let's go to the draft. Oh boy, this is a shallow draft. Anthony Bass might just be the best player in this draft. And he ain't great. He ain't great. He can shoot from three. All right, let's go to my pick. Oh, okay. So they took Ray McNeely. All right, well, I'll take Anthony Bass. All right. Who else we got? We got Matt Cobbs. Blair Thomas. His IQ's okay. His IQ's not great. And I've already taken a small forward in Anthony Bass. They're all small forwards. Bloody hell, they are all small forwards. All right, I'll take this guy, and we'll scooch out of here. We need a rebounder. Okay, let's. So what does Cal Carey want? Ooh, we've got a couple guys. Cal Carey refuses to re-sign. Oh no. Okay. So that's not great. That's not vintage. That's not what we want. But it's fine. We can live with it. Oh no. Okay. What are we gonna do? I am halfway tempted to let all these guys go. $46.8 million in cap space. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking tank. But then, what's the point in tanking if the draft is so horrific? Let's look at this upcoming draft. Ooh. Not trash. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna scooch to free agency. Who can I? Oh, boy, touch refuses. James Hawthorne. That's a lot of money. I mean, you clearly deserve the money. We've just discussed the blow it up strat. But on the other hand, I could get CJ Gettys, who's averaging 18 and 11 and has won three-time player of the defensive player of the year. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll just do that. So this might just have been the worst blow it up exercise you've ever seen. How's my... Oh no, I've just realised what I did. In that bloody blockbuster trade with London that has got us the square root of nothing. Did I trade away my best rookie I've drafted? Oh, what a buffoon. In that case, welcome aboard Matthew Brown-Amony. And, bro, we got any guards? We got any guards? It's a very not guard-heavy situation right now. Yeah. Okay. I could really do with a point guard. Okay. And any good shooting guards? Averaging high points? Not really. All right. Okay. I think that's a much better looking roster. Let's scooch forward to preseason and let's just watch these numbers tank off a cliff. They didn't tank off a cliff. That's great. That's great. Oh, look at this. Pilco with his second win, with his resurgence. It's not looking horrendous. I mean, a couple of these elements are not looking great. I'm seeing a lot of red minuses. Oh boy. All right, let's go forward a month. Let's go forward until the All-Star game. Oh, no. We're actually winning games. All right. Team Kyle versus Team Eric Lockett. Being Bristol's main man this whole time. So we see the All-Star team drafts. Gary Tolan, CJ Getty's making it. Dalvin Dixon, Eddie Matthew, unfortunately injured, not able to make the All-Star game itself. There you go. So yeah, these are two tasty teams going head to head. Let's just scooch on through it. Okay, we tied. We had a 116-116 tie. So it's first team to 124 points will be victorious. Travis Charles sinks a 3. Eli Pepper makes it a 1-point ball game for Team Kyle. Team Eric wins. Matt Scott sinks the 3-pointer after Connor Cashaw missed a shot at the low post. Who was it's got to be Matt Scott. Matt Scott made a game-winning 3-pointer. Boy Touch won the All-Star MVP. What did Boy Touch do? 25 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 3 blocks. He was blocked twice himself. Only committed the 1 foul. -5 though. Plus minus -5. So that's a far cry from our first All-Star game where there was 68 total rebounds, I think, in the game by one of the sides. And I think CJ Gettis had like 20 and 27. So it's stupid like that. I guess Boy Touch had the highest game score. I mean, that'll do it. All right. Good. Good for him. You love to see it. Right. Let's look at this roster. What is going on with this roster? Do you know what? Let's I don't want that. I do want. Oh no! Oh, they don't have their pick. Sheffield, you don't even have your pick. What are you doing? Solent don't have any picks. Where the hell did Sheffield's pick go? Okay, there it is. Right. What made this work? Sure you could. All right. Okay, let's just go forward to the playoffs. I'm not mate. Nah, didn't quite make it. Who's going to win the playoffs? I reckon London Lions. It's their year. It's not the year. It's Surrey's year again. Are you kidding me? 7 games to get past Bristol. Did Lions in 6 and then a 7-game classic. Solent Kestrels. I mean, maybe they'll be ruining that extra game there to play against Leicester. My word. Let's look at the final game. Jeremy Nansen-Hamel. Was he not most improved player of the season a few years ago? He was indeed. He was finals MVP, a 3-time champion. I think we're looking at a Hall of Fame career from Jeremy Nansen-Hamel. What do you get in this game? 24 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, only 1 turnover, 1 steal, and only 2 personal fouls, plus 17. Mike Anton Morris is loving that. We know he loves the plus minus. Plus 21 from Delvin Dickerson. Good for you, Delvin Dickerson. How many league titles you got? First World Championship. Lots of DNPs. I mean, that's really how I see the BBL playoff as well, as a world championship, as a world title. Let's go. No, not lost history. There we go. Let's look at the rest of CJ Getty's all defense, 3rd team all league. Who was league MVP was Eric Lockett. Jeremy Nansen-Hamel, BPOY, 6th man of the year, Matt Crowder. 3rd-year player for Glasgow. He looks like a free agent. Oh, no, he was drafted. Tola Akiki, Most improved, and Gavin Lichtenstein, rookie of the year. With those numbers, it must have been an atrocious rookie class. Oh, mate, that is bad. Yeah, this was a god-awful rookie class. Yeesh. Who's retired? Drew Lasker, Andrew Thomas, Andre Lockhart, Panos Mayendombe, Joe Scott, Johnny Bunyan, John Daly, not that one. Storm Edwards. What a name. All right. A couple more seasons like that and you're fired. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Our finances are still okay though. It's just the rest of it wasn't great. Oh, we've got the second pick in the draft again. We're only in the year 2022, so I don't think anybody's had kids yet. Though Matt Scott had a brother, just a rando brother. What would make this work? I don't hate it. I don't hate CJ Gettis for the first round pick, but I don't know. I don't hate it though. Ooh. What do you think? Because to get the first two in this draft, that'd be pretty nice. I've got a lot of guys up for renewal. Joe, I'll tell you what. We'll take name on right, and we'll take. That's a good point. I mean, let's just see if they come back with. Yeah, done. I can live with that. I can live with that all day long. All right, let's view the draft. So we've got the top two picks in the draft. I think looking at that overall, looking at their potential, looking at everything, I think it's all right if we just watch Larry McNeil be the best player in this draft. IQ's really poor. IQs are both good. Goodish. I wish I could pretend like I've ever given a draft this much care and attention in this game, but I've literally not. What pick have I got? I've got a lot of picks in this draft. Okay, let's come on, let's take these two lads. And then oh yeah, I thought Tony Deadly might go a little higher. All right, what we got left? I mean, a 60 potential. Guy's got no intelligence. Your man there's got 0 intelligence. He's got 0 fitness. I don't even know what you can do, but I'm going to do it. Right. Trying to find a guy here that isn't completely stupid, to be honest. I don't think I've found them. I think Robert Oakham is, he's got the highest IQ, so that's what I'm going to go for. I don't have any more picks in the draft. All right. I'm intrigued. By the way, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. It's been going on for far longer than I anticipated. Got any comments? Chuck them in the comments. Get them involved. Okay. Oh, so here's my rookie this year, and straight away into the starting 5. That's interesting. That is interesting. We're minus an open roster spot, so that's not a problem because we've got a re-sign expiring. It's got 22 million cap space. We can go over that for re-signings. And I got decisions to make. All right, basically, if your potential overall is less than 60, we're not going for it. So unfortunately, that means these guys will not be returning. I think we're going to take Will Neighbor. I think we're going to take Elskness. I don't know if we're going to continue our journey with everybody's favourite Welsh international, Pilko. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. All right. These are the upcoming free agents. Again, maybe not everybody. Cortez Edwards, straight away, he's somebody that sticks out. You'd be throwing, get 2 $10 million players. Yeah, potential. Yeah, go on then. Let's have a look at less than. I don't know. What am I doing? No, that's greater than. Less than 10. That's an 11. Okay. And we need potential is greater than 60. Greater than 60. You're going Luke Basumbaru. One thing that you might want to look at is changing team colours. Though I suppose they might be correct. Luke Basumbaru, yeah. That's a nice one. I like this Addison Coleman. I really like this Addison Coleman. I wonder if he'll be available. Was this guy rookie of the year? Oh, he made all rookie team. Decisions. Okay. All right. What we're going to do? We're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and we're going to re-sign Elksness. And we are going to go to free agency. I'm going to see I'm going to see what is happening here. Asking for less than 11. Greater than 60. Greater than 60. What have we got? Oh, mate, we don't have as much as we thought we did. Oh, we don't have as much as we thought we did. Oh, Addison Coleman and Luke Basumbury. Yeah. Oh, we got a. Oh. I'm all in on the Addison Coleman experience. So let's just You're well expensive for a guy who doesn't do a huge amount, whose potential isn't great. Ooh. Mate. Trying to free up cap room. That is all we're trying to do. Which is why I like this deal. So we're going to take that deal. Right. Okay. Now what do we need to do? How much we got in the roster? Addison, why can't I afford you? Okay. Literally, who did we just sign? This guy. Did we just trade you? Yeah, okay. I want to get absolute scraps for you, son. What are you? You're 3.75. We're just being silly now. Rest of the league, aren't we? Done. Oh, crumbs. Yeah, we'll do that. Free agents. Sign. Okay, cool. All right. We have what could be our roster. Let's just scooch on to preseason. Yo, Matt Galloway, look at this. Matt Galloway. Whoa. Making the steps, making the leap that we all wanted to see. We don't want to see this from you, Blair Thomas, so we're going to try and trade you. We'll try and trade you Cobbs. Yeah, you went that higher pick. Try and trade these two. No, nothing as yet. let's just scooch on to regular season. And let's go through a month. It's going to be the last season I'm doing today. Because I've spent far longer doing this than I had initially intended. But again, big shout out to Pabs for putting this together. The work he's done on this is brilliant. As you can see in the chat that we've been having as we're going through this, there are tweaks to be made, but for what this guy's done in his spare time is pretty tremendous. So huge shout out to him. In terms of getting hold of the file, speak to Pab about what is and is not doable. Also, I'll be doing an NBA save of this at some point. Don't think that'll be on FocusHoops. It'll be somewhere else probably. As I want to do when I'm cooking soup in the winter. That's probably when I put the most hours into this game, is in winter, cooking soup, and the soup's bubbling away. So I'll get in a season or two of this. So we are an okay team. We're not spectacular, but we're not completely crap. So that's good. Let's retire Andre's number. Just, something for the fans. You know what I mean? Where do we end up? Oh, 4th. Could it be? Could it be? I'm going to do this a day at a time. Okay. Oh, don't like that. Oh, hate that. Officially hate that. We're going to auto-sort this roster. Stressing here. I'm not going to lie to you. By the way, Pab, what's the quality looking like? You can give me a bit of feedback, like on the screen. Is everything looking clear as day and such? Let's go another day. I hate to see it. 11 3-pointers. The dream might be over, guys. The dream is alive. We're going to a final game 7. Let us go. We are going to fly through. We're into the 4th. And we have absolutely blown the doors off of it. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? No, CJ Getty's just deciding. Do you know what? CJ Getty has gone out there and been like, you thought we weren't winning this game? Are you mad? 19 rebounds, 6 offensive, 36 points, 4 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, 9 of 10 from the line. This man was battling down low, and he has absolutely demolished all before him. Look at that 4th quarter. Look at that 4th quarter. That is outrageous. Addison Coleman, 10 points, 5 rebounds from the rook. I mean, I'm feeling pretty... Oh, sorry, not rook. What am I saying? He wasn't a rookie. He was free agent acquisition. I feel pretty... Oh, no, the box score. No, wait, the box score lives. The box score lives. Yeah, feeling pretty good about that. They were that without Amir Williams. That's unfortunate. Second-year player. And our rookies contributed as well. There we go. Michael Hankins with a tidy plus 33. Yo, 5 points, 4 fouls, 10 rebounds, 25 minutes work. All right. And now, because of course it is, we face the Surrey Scorchers, who have just slapped everybody in their path. One day. Oh, come on. Make it 3-1. It's 2-2. It's 3-2. Could it be? Could it be? Strong start. Strong start. Oh, no. Surrey taking over. Big fourth quarter needed. Oh, quarter number 3. Absolutely diabolical. Here we're diabolical. I can't speak. Who did the damage? Damage done by Bennett Cook. Great player. 26 and 10. 4 assists. Can't go wrong there. What did who did the biz for us? CJ 13 and 11. Gary Tolton 26, 5 and 5. Not bad. All right. So, game 7. The final game that we're doing today. Let's do it. Let's go. I mean, considering that we were somewhat close to getting sacked at the start of this season, this is pretty good. Nice start. Surrey going back into it. Oh no, Surrey. At halftime, Surrey have a commanding lead. I don't think it's coming back. It's not. Jeez, man. I mean, what can you say? They are the franchise. They are the dynasty. They are the dominant force in this bizarro BBL. You know, Benson Orogbo. Actually, no, yeah, Benson Orogbo. He had himself 26, 5 and 6 in the win, plus 26. You know, awesome. Just an awesome performance. Did a real good job. CJ didn't have it. Probably asked a lot of him. Luke Basumbro injured during the game. That's real unfortunate. But a heck of a season. Are you kidding me? Jeremy Nansen-Hamel, finals MVP. We had 2 players in the second team of the year, Gary Tolton and CJ Gettys. Gettys, again, all defensive team. I think he's been in that every season pretty much. Jordan Williams, MVP. By the way, if you want to hear interviews with the real Jordan Williams, check out the FocusHoops YouTube page. I've interviewed him twice after he's won a cup final. Defensive player of the year, Jeremy Nansen-Hamel. I'd wondered if it was going to be CJ. 6th man of the year, Kostas Januska. Most improved player, Martinez Baloka is here. He's a new gen. And Michael Hankins, rookie of the year. And again, contributed in the finals, so you love to see it. We had 3 players make the all-rookie team. Absolutely delighted by that. Hankins, Guidry, and Bo Green, who's retired. Gareth Murray, he's retired. Orlan Jackman. Ryan Dunn, yeah, new gen, thought so. Adrian Kiinu, Chris Scarlett, Rodney Glasgow, Josh Rogers, Stephen Wagwu, Jordan Nichols, Giannis Giannopoulos. So there we go. What a ride that season was. Look at that. Did we have a losing record? No, we had a winning record, but we just must have got thumped a couple of times. Hall of Fame. Nobody, I don't think, has yet made the Hall of Fame. We currently are without an inductee into the Hall of Fame. So I don't know if that's something that's a little bit jibbed on this version, or whether or not nobody's just had the career worthy of it. I don't know how many Surrey players so Adrian Keanu is the only... Oh, actually, no, that's not going to do anything. So Adrian Keanu is the only real notable Surrey player to have retired. He only played 2 seasons at Surrey. Two-time champion, 1-time All-Star. I don't know if that's enough for a Hall of Fame in Basketball GM. Let's look at Teo. So what's Teo going to be, like a 4-time champion? 3-time champion, 2nd team All-League. Again, I don't know if that's gonna quite do it. Like Jeremy Nanton Hamill, though. That's a Hall of Fame. That's a Hall of Fame career right there, I think. So, one to watch out for. See if he goes to the Hall. See if he goes to the Hall of Fame. So yeah, and I don't think we've got any more jerseys to retire. I think we've retired all the jerseys that we're going to retire for right now. And let's read the message. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Went to Game 7 of the playoffs. Pretty good. It's all right. It's not crap, is it? What is this? Who's my owner? Let's see. So yeah, Surrey have been champion 4 of the 5 seasons that we've somehow run in this, and that the only other season they didn't win it. What was the playoff bracket looking like? Where did they end up? Swept by your Manchester Giants. So you love to see that. And league MVPs, CJ Gettys, Greg Pryor, Matt Scott, Eric Lockett, and Jordan Williams. Finals MVPs, Nanton Hamill's got 2 of them. NBA's got 2 of them. Jesse Chukwu's got the other. 3 DPOY for Gettys. 6th man award. You can see there on screen. And Michael Hankins, Rookie of the Year for this year. So that is there we go. What do I want? I want I think that's just about everything. That's just about everything for right now. Let's look at the GM history, because I don't actually know what this GM history is really. It's for every team you're a GM of. Currently, there are... Okay. So let's see. Ashley Hamilton has played 399 games for me, and he's been just pretty fantastic the whole journey. As was Pilko. Those 2 absolute honors. Ovi not featured. And yeah, we made finals. We made semi-finals 1 year, and the other 3 years we didn't make the playoffs. So that's fun. Obisoko made a couple of all league teams. I think. Did he make the 20? What did he do in 20? There he is. Okay. Obisoko's career. First team All League, 3rd team All League, 1st team All Defense, 3-time All Star. He had a bit of a career hit year, tore his ACL in 2020. But his rating's still nice and high. And his stats. Yeah, he was a big contributor to the London Lions this season. Big contributor, 13 points per game, 5.4 assists, 6.9 rebounds. Just having a super dependable career, super dependable player. And interested to see. If he makes the Hall of Fame. And that's I've said, because it's it's using real players and people that we know. I'm not going to look at the deaths and frivolities, though. I don't think that is. I don't know if that works for like custom leagues. I don't know, because I was playing the NBA one, and I'm about 4 years in, and there are no deaths in that one. So, but it's not one that I'm going to go with just because these are real guys, and that's a bit, All right, so that's going to do it for me today. So yeah, a huge thank you to Pab for his awesome work putting this together. It's great fun. I've really enjoyed playing it today. I enjoy playing it all the time. But again, when I'm cooking soup, I'll be sat there. I've done all my soup prep, stir in the pot. Just needs the occasional stir. I'll sit there at the kitchen table, steam, just managing, GMing, basketball, blah blah. It's a good time. It's good fun. You can play it online for free. Bloody hell, Mike Anton Morris had so many combust. You can play it online. play.basketball-gm.com. Well worth a look over there. It's free to play, though you can pay. I'm not sure if it's a subscription or if it's a one-time deal. And if you get onto Pablo on Twitter, you can hassle him about seeing what he's going to do about this save, if he's going to get it out to the masses. So that's going to do it for me. London Lions they're about to tip off their first preseason game that people can watch. They're playing in 5 minutes, so go watch that. Go enjoy that. And if you've watched this on catch up or live, let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more of this on the Focus Hoops main channel, like I say, I might dip in and out on this particular save or any additions that Pab makes to this, just to publicize it amongst the British basketball community. Though I think I'll be doing my soup saves, as I call them, over on a different channel, maybe a different platform entirely. That sounds like a real Facebook gimmick. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. I know I have had an absolute blast doing this. And don't forget, the Focus Hoops WNBA show live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Myself, Kaz Bullock, maybe Mike Hanson Morris, maybe Greg Poffu, maybe Ishmael Fontaine. Maybe we'll have a special guest. We don't know. Every Thursday, we're talking about the best women's league in the world. And you should join us. You'll enjoy it. All right. I'll speak to you very soon.